Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Look, cheers. To all those people who keep saying to me, I've got an alcohol problem. Yeah, I think you're right. Welcome to another live show with me, Stephen Hollow, and welcome back. And if you're new, which you probably are, because I haven't seen many of you for a while, I've been doing other things. I've been editing videos. I've been traveling. I've been meeting people, talking to fantastic people. And in that time, since the last live show I did with Luna Bloomer, hello Luna, if you're watching, thank you so much for joining me. Let me just refresh some of these a minute. There we go. Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, my name's Stephen Holloran. I'm an actor. The last time I did a live show, I was under 100 subscribers, and since then I've reached 100. I'm now on 104. Amazing. Thank you so much. And actually, I've got the name of the last person to subscribe. His name is Sam Robertson. You subscribed to me today just as I was on computer and looking at my analytics. So I got your name. So thanks for being the 104th subscriber. There's no presents, no gifts. We don't do any of that on the channel. But oh, hang on. It takes me a while to look at these comments. Hello, Jakey Wakey. How are you doing? Yeah, that's my son. He's my number one fan, aren't you, Jake? Aren't you? Never mind. He's not going to reply now, is he? But yes. So today, it's just me. Just me. I'm here. I'm just on my own. No one's joining me. I'm all by myself. I'm riding solo. I don't mind. Any excuse for me to play with myself. Hang on. What's he saying now? Yes. That's very valuable comments. Thank you very much. That's going to keep the show going for an hour. So yeah, yes, we are on an hour. So if you want to come and join me, you can. I'm on my own. I'm not doing anything. So if you want to come on, I'll share the link actually in the description. So hang on a sec. Invite code. Paste. So I'm just pasting now the code, the link that you need to click onto to get onto the show. If you want to come and join me, you can do. I'm here for the next hour. It'd be nice to see you. And yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so 104 subscribers. Now, I don't do it for subscribers. I do it because I enjoy it. But I feel that 100 is something that you can't ignore, because it means that you're getting your name out there. You're building a family. You're building a support network. I'm really happy with that. So while we wait for a few people to come on, let's try a little dancing, shall we? Oh, now the party's started now, well and truly started. So welcome. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. We're coming in your eyes and your ears. We're coming all over the world. So wherever you are, say hello. Let's see those comments flash up. And if you want a shout out, if you want to talk, if you want anything, just come back to me and I'll raise it. As I say, I'm doing so well at the moment. I'm meeting some fantastic people who are, marvelous, intelligent people who are creative and talented. And the last person I met, Luna, very, very inspired, inspirational person. I need more people. I've got loads in the pipeline, but I want to plan ahead. I want this to continue. So if you've got a story to tell, like let's say an achievement you've done in life, that you've climbed a hill of success, let me know. Send me a message in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Because it's that challenge, it's that struggle that people go through that I'm interested in, because I'm very much into philosophy and learning what life means and what people aspire to be. And to me, the more people I meet, the more I learn. So please let's go ahead for it. I am actually, see this guy here? There's a bit of a plug here. David O'Brien. I'll be I say jetting off. I'll be traveling across the border of Wales. We're gonna sit in a nice location, and we're going to interview. I'm going to interview him about his faith. Now, I haven't spoken to many people yet about their faith, and not just spirituality, but what they believe. What's their faith? So it'd be good if you could get in touch with me. If you have a faith, a belief in something, what's your faith? And I've got three people so far interested. One's Christianity, one is a pagan, and the other is an atheist. So, and there's another one who's Muslim. That's going to be an interesting one. I know nothing about Islam. So, if you want to get in touch about your belief, it doesn't even have to be in God. It could be in what's your faith. What do you look for? What do you believe in life? What's afterlife to you? Hey, who's this now? Good timing. I was about to plug this. So I'm going to show a clip in just a second, and because I know I'll stop talking, I'm going to show a clip. Me and Davey A have just done a Matrix 1 99, the original. Just done a movie review on that. I can't get enough of the Matrix. Again, philosophical, deep, meaningful, and it was good to talk about it with Dave. And we've done, what did we do now? Did we do like 2 hours or something of content? I had to edit it down slightly, and it was such a good experience. Davey's so full of facts, knowledge, and oozes charisma, and also my sex appeal brings a lot of viewers into. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a brief clip of that. Hang on a sec. Let's get to the main screen first of that show, and it's on there now. If you want, not now. Don't flick off now. I need the viewership. Heaven's sake. But once I've showed the clip and this show's over, flick onto my main channel, and we will. And it's there right now. All you need to do is set your reminder, and there you go. Let's show the clip.
Yes.
But anyway, we're at the Oracle's house, and she lives in too. What's up with this place? Everyone lives, don't they?
Well, yeah. You don't want to brag if you're part of the creature of the Matrix. You don't want to brag about being in a penthouse. You want to just be down with the little people, with the locals. Yeah. You know.
I do appreciate she's making cookies. You know, for the locals.
There's a lot of time for cookies in this world. Yeah.
By the way, I do want to reenact something. By the way, because we did this on your podcast. You could be me. You could be Neo. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Stop it! I'm getting me acting. I'm getting me acting on. Right.
Okay.
Hang on.
That's better.
Do not try and bend the spoon. That's impossible. Stop laughing. Instead, try and realize the truth.
What truth?
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon.
And then you'll see it is not the spoon that bends, it is only yourself. Dick. Take the spoon.
End scene. S.
Oh, well I put my own spin on it. Hope you liked it.
It's the more adult version.
Hey, Davey, thank you so much for that conversation. We had such a good laugh on that night. And it'll be out on Sunday, 26th. So if you like The Matrix, or just like a laugh, because me and him, we do stuff like that all the way through, wind each other up, basically. And yeah, it went very well. And we're going to do The Matrix 2. I'm going to do The Matrix 3. And then when the new one comes out, Matrix 4, we're going to be doing that too. So if you're a fan of The Matrix, please come along and watch the show. We're excited to present that to you. Davey A, by the way, if you want to subscribe to him, his channel. He only started it a few months ago, and his viewership, he did better than me. You got nearly 400. Is it 400 views now? You've nearly got, Dave, if you're still there, but he's got nearly 400. I'm well behind. Again, it's his style, it's his presentation that really gets me going. He seems to know a lot about that, and I'm still playing catch up. I'm still learning my craft, really. Anyway, before I forget, I'm hosting a Halloween party now, not in real life. You never know; they might not let us by that point. But I'm hosting an online party now. If you're a fan of dress up, then this is your thing, because I'm going to, on the 29th of October, that's it, yeah, 29th of October, Friday 29th, I'm going to get as many people on as possible, and we're going to dress up. We're going to, in our scariest outfit. I'm still deciding what I want to be. It depends on this, really, because I don't really want to shave it, but that's how committed I am to Halloween. But I want to dress up. I want you all to dress up too. We're all going to get some beer or some booze or whatever you like to drink. No drinking, driving or anything. You're sat in your living room, and we're all going to have a nice laugh and just chat together. Davey A recently did that on his channel with me, and we had such a good time. Anyone from the States, always funny to get someone from America on, because of the differences between cultures and the misconceptions and that. Really funny. So yeah, if you want to participate in that, please let me know, because the Halloween, because I usually take my kids trick-or-treating on the night itself, but this is on the 29th, so perfect timing. So if you want to get on, have a laugh, have a joke, we'll do that. So that's Halloween boxed off, so let me know in the comments if you do want to come on, and we will do that. But also, one thing I wanted to bring up is, it's gone again. I wanted to bring it up. It's gone. Veganism. Veganism, obviously, still a part of it. I'm still doing it. I wanted to do more content creating in that direction. I'm obviously not into the activism just yet, but I'm pushing the most positive message I can out there, especially with the last show. So one thing I wanted to do is cooking shows. So if you want me to do some cooking shows, I will. I'm not a big cook. I don't cook anything really, and that was my big problem when I changed to veganism, because I couldn't do anything. Everyone else in my family's meat eater, so it is a bit difficult for me now. But I'm getting the hang of it. Really, I'm getting the hang of it. So I want to show my progress. Running vlogs too. I'm not going to lie, but I haven't run since. Don't shoot me. I literally just paid. It came up on my thing before. You know, when it automatically subscribes to you. You know, payment goes out in your bank. It's $6.99. I was like, "What's this for now?" And it's for the Strava app. And I thought, I've got to get out there. I've got all my kit now. I ordered all my kit, you know, to put my GoPro on, and I want to vlog that and show my progress. There's a couple of people who want to come and join me too, but it's just getting that mindset in play, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, it's now time for a new segment that I would like to call Joke Sections. Who wants a joke? Now, I've got a couple of jokes here. Hopefully it'll make you laugh. So let's go. I must admit, I have a fear of speed bumps, but I'm slowly getting over it. Hey, see, that's good, isn't it? Do you like that one? Yeah. All right. Here's another one. Why did the gym close down? It just didn't work out. We're in. We're off. Do you want one more? Oh, rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed. Ha ha! You see? You get me? Do you get it? Because when water boils, it oh, it's harder than it looks doing this, you know. Oh, by the way, in the comments, Here's my new mascot. See? I got sick of printing out loads of people's faces. That's my mascot. Now, it's up to you in the comments. I've been trying to name this skull. It's a pretty skull, isn't it? I've been trying to name the skull for about 6 weeks. And I can't think of a name, so I'm throwing it out to you guys. So let me know what you want to say. Hello, Jenny. Jenny. What are you up to, Jenny? Jenny. Come on. I'm on my own here. It'd be nice to talk to you. Oh, what are you saying there? Bob. Very uninspired, Jake. Uninspired. Hang on. What have you said there? Okay, let's do another joke, all right? Here we go. Knock, knock. How does the rabbi make coffee? He brews it. He brews it. He brews it. It's so hard being on your own in the box, isn't it? How dare you? How dare you? You stole my dreams with your empty words and whatever. I don't give a shit. What are they up to anyway? Have you noticed that? You know, the not extinction, not them people. The ones who want to insulate things. What are they up to? Blocking up roads and that. They're causing more pollution. Oh, anyway, maybe you know what it is. I think it's because protesters, they like to make a massive scene, don't they? Make a point. Bob, what's this? Bob is inspiring. What's that mean? What are you trying to say? Inspiring, Jake? Is that what you're trying to say? Inspiring. Oh, yeah, that was inspiring. That comment. Well done. So it's up to you. I'm going to throw it out to you. Anyone who wants to name the skull, the best option only. I'm only going to take the best one. I'm not going to faff and go, I might consider that. No, I'm going to consider the best option. That skull means a lot to me, and I don't want to mess that up. Okay, so I'm going to go on to my next segment now. It is this. Now, I'm going to review a couple of books. But first things first, actually, because I want people to get to know me as a person, since I'm on my own. Because usually when someone's on with me, I tend to talk to them and get to know them, and I do speak about myself. I can't shut up, but it's never really about me. And I'm going to talk to you about how I think, my thought process. And I want to show you this book a minute. This one here, the Daily Stoic. Now it's right here. Hang on, let me just turn that off a minute. It's right here, and literally, it's a book of Stoicism, philosophical debates. It basically reprograms your brain, and it's such a good book to read every morning. When you first get up in the morning, you have a cup of tea, and and this is another thing to do: grounding. Do you know when you take your shoes off and you go outside in the back garden and you put your feet down on the grass and you feel the earth beneath your feet? That's perfect. You need that to reconnect to nature. Sorry, this bear's going right down me. So what this book does, by the way, this book here, right here, as you can see, it's 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, the art of living. And my mate Sam gave me this, so shout out to Sam. Hello, Sam. He's the one who gave me that, because at the time I was falling off big time with depression and stuff like that. And basically, it goes through. I don't know if you can see this, but it shows you the discipline of perseverance, the discipline of action, the discipline of will, and they've got different chapters for each month. And basically, it's something that if you read every day, it sort of feeds in. I've been reading it for 1.5 years now, 2 years maybe. And it's really helped because it seeps into every pore, and you start living by those examples. I'm going to read this passage off now. Can I read it? Can I see that? It looks a bit hazy to me. I don't want to take I don't want to take it off the thing because it'll fall apart. No, No, I'm not going to read that. I can't barely see it. My eyes are fucked. Oh, by the way, I'm a bit of a swearer and I'm a bit naughty, so a few swear words might pop up time and again. Oh, who's? Carol Holleran. Confirm. This is definitely you this time. It's not me dad in your costume. It's you. It's me mum. Is it? Say hello. I'm just talking about the Daily Stoic. I keep saying I'm going to have to get you this book, Mum, because you'd like it. It's so full of wisdom and power. So yeah, read that every day if you can get it. Read it every single day because it helps your mindset, especially if you feel like right now. Look at the world we're living in right now. It's tough. It's grinding us down, and it seems like they're trying to piss us off, really. You know, not just people, but the government. It seems like they do everything. Oh, it is you. How you doing? You all right? Sorry, I've not been up the last couple of days. Obviously, I've been. What was I doing now on Wednesday? Can't remember. I needed to be somewhere, didn't I? Oh no, I think you weren't very well either. I think we're just like that, weren't we? But yeah, I'm just telling them about the books I'm reading at the moment. This is one book I think everyone should read. Outwitting the Devil. This is a book that an actor friend gave me. He not give me. He lent it me. Is that right, Mum? He lent it me, and it means to give it back. It's basically like it's like a story about it's like the Stoicism, really. It's like to interview, and someone's getting an interview. The devil is being interviewed by like a journalist type, and literally he's talking to the devil as if he's an actual thing, a perception, a person. And literally the devil gives him answers, and he's like, why are you doing this if you know this, and why are you doing that? And basically throughout the whole book you start learning how the devil gets into your psyche, subliminally. And it's not the literal devil, it's a toxic mindset, the circle, the vicious circle of negativity, or the vicious circle of getting trapped in the same routine, which breeds the negativity in your brain. And to me, that was a game changer too, because it got me to look inwards at myself and go, right, what am I doing that is negative in myself, something that's really not positive? Hang on, go back to my comments a minute. That's not me, by the way. Because some people, right, there's some people who are dumb enough who think that I'm commenting that myself to look like I've got more people in the comments. It's not. That's me. That's me dad, and that's me mum. It's a family affair today. And look, she's only sent me some lips. Hey, mwah. What day is it tomorrow? It's a Saturday tomorrow. I wonder what I'm doing tomorrow. Maybe I should come up and see you. Maybe I should. Hey, Mum, look at this. Hang on. Where's it gone? You missed it. Hang on. I can't get enough of that. I really can't. Oh, it's so good. Oh, by the way, I don't know if he's watching tonight, but the guy who I interviewed in Salford, Roger, thanks so much for taking your time out. And he was late as well. I made him late for his acting class, and I felt really guilty about it. But shit happens, doesn't it? Hang on. It's good, isn't it? You know what? That's more tiring than you think. Jenny, you still around? You've not got your lippy on. Why don't you come on and we can do a twin thing? Maybe I. Oh, yeah, I'd say that as a compliment. And just to be honest, I'm like you both. I'm like an algorithm of both, you and Dad combined. Hey, Mum and Dad, Mum and Dad. Like those aliens from Mars Attacks. It's not. What's not? What's not? Not context, please. Context. Okay, so I wanted to say thank you to Roger and also show this.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue.
He is a TikTok fiend, and he introduced me to TikTok the other day. And to be honest, right, even though I still don't really like TikTok, I do get it now more. That is, I mean, my daughter's been on it for years, and she's like TikToking herself senseless in there. But I don't understand it. I thought it was more a Chinese plot to melt your brain, and it could still be. But there's a niceness, there's a nicety to it, because it's sort of like raises people's spirits when you see daftness, and there's not enough daftness in the world now, is there really? So let's I have got my own TikTok now. I haven't done anything on it yet. There is a song that I want to do, and I know it's right up your street, Mum. I know it's right up your street. I know you're going to love it. Let's have a little look at this. Okay, so I'm going to start reviewing my book. One of the books, anyway, that I've got. So here we go. Here is the jingle for what I like to call the review of my book. Hello, everybody. My name's Stephen Hollerwood, and I'm here to review a couple of books that I've just read recently. And oh, by the way, that's me demonetized now. I have to fight to get that off now. To be honest, I've got 3 disputes I've just had to raise now because of the bloody Matrix. But anyway, all that aside, I've read a couple of books recently that I want to bring to your attention, because a lot of them have changed my life. And some people sort of like poo-poo reading, as a means to get out of some stuff. But I'm going to go down the list of books that have changed my life. One of them, and I want you to go out and read them, or get an audio, because they're available on Audible, which is Amazon. This guy, Mr. Eccleston, one of my favorite actors. This book, right? It's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. It's hard to read. It's more about his dad than himself. He had a very strong connection to his dad, and it's something that you don't get a lot these days when you look at media in general. Mainstream media anyway. They are always going down, beat dad, down this, down that. And there's some great dads out there, really, really good dads, who don't get a look in. And Dad, you're one of them. So, you always talk about absentee dads and stuff like that. But what about the ones who are quietly in the background doing what they need to do? But he had a really good connection to his dad. But also, there was because his dad grew up in the war, and the stuff he's seen in the war was made him, really like you'd see, in those dramas where they come back from war and they're narking every so often and just lashing out. And his dad was like that. But the way he talks about his dad, and also the way Christopher Eccleston deals with acting. And people always say about, because he was Doctor Who, he's my favourite Doctor. One of them anyway, because I like Smith and Tennant too. But hang on. Believe me, you'd be crying, Mum. You'd absolutely love it. Hang on, there's another one. Hey, hi, Jen. Sounds like a freaking power company. Hi, Jen. But there's a couple of passages in it where he's like, he only does acting projects that socially mean something. So he will not do a project if it brings down the working class. Which recently, with my work, because I'm working a lot with Deborah Marie Maudsley, who's very much like that herself. She'll only do stuff which means something to people. And Christopher Eccleston, he's like that, and he will leave a perfectly good job, sacrifice money and everything, for his core values, and that meant a lot to me. I always wondered why he left Doctor Who, and it was a lot like that. Hang on, what's this? I used to call her Jen Jen. Did I? Why? Why? I don't understand that. But yeah, get out there, read that book. It's a brilliant book. I've read it twice now, and his dad got dementia. I was going to say spoilers. It's really real life. His dad got dementia in the end, and that is a terrible chapter to read. But it's well worth a watch. Now here is a big game changer for me book wise. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I touched on this the other day on the video. After the link, you can go and watch it. This guy, God, I don't have to keep doing this. This guy. Now you wouldn't go, oh, he's an intelligent bloke. Some people go, oh, he's just a shit actor. He doesn't really, project that sort of fun. Talk and she will come. I just mentioned you. I was just talking about Mr. Eccleston and about his social, because he writes, when he acts in stuff, he talks about social issues, and he will not do a part if it's bringing apart social issues. I'm getting around Arnie here. Hi, Arnie. So yeah, I brought you up in that. So, bloody hell, talk about synchronicity. Hang on, what's she say now? Because you couldn't say Jennifer. Why not? Is it because of my speech problems? I don't remember that. I'm gonna have to look into that. Hi, Deborah. And shouldn't you be asleep anyway? You would look knackered before. Anywho, so this book, right? This changed my life too, because it taught me the value of how important it is to manage your time and making no excuses. Because he comes from a really poor background, and literally, he got an obsession with bodybuilding, and then it wasn't just about the bodybuilding for him. It was about the progression forward and what that could mean for his future development. And he always aspired to be in America, and that's where he ended up being through his sheer determination, will to succeed. And one of the things he mentioned, which again was something that I really admired about the guy. He said, there's a story in the book. Someone was moaning in his office because he used to run a company, and they're moaning in his office about, I don't have time to do that, I'm busy. And then he said, bullshit, you've got time. And she went, no, I haven't. I've got this and that. He went, all right, let's write all this down. So they wrote down everything that's solid, committed in stone to do. And she had tons of time. And it occurred to me, why don't I do the same? Because I'm always sort of like, because I'm absent-minded anyway, I like to write stuff down. So I did the same. Hang on, let's have a look. 10 minutes, I'm going to go sleep. Bless you. Are you watching this on the big screen? Am I massive in your mum's living room? What's going on? You should freak her out. You should put me on the big screen. And tell me before you do it, and I'll go. But yeah, you have a good sleep, all right, and get plenty of it as well. You need to get some more writing done. Where's my showreel scene? I'm waiting. Anyway, so I started doing exactly that. I started planning my own time management, and here you go. Here's my clocks. I've been banging on about these clocks for weeks now, and people just roll their eyes when I talk about it. But look at it. It shows like all these color-coded times on the clocks, like morning. So you got the morning and you got the afternoon, morning, afternoon, morning, afternoon. I've color-coded everything. Now you can see Saturday is fully white because I leave that open for family time with the kids, with Vanessa, with my mum and dad. Anything you want to go out for a day, there you go. Everything in blue is sleep, 6 hours. So like what Arnie was trying to say, 6 hours or 6 or 7 is static. That is your sleep. Then what take off what you have for work. And take off any other commitments you might have, and that's what you've got left. And you know what? I did exactly that. And lo and behold, how much do I have now? I had 20 hours a week. No, sorry, I had 30 hours a week still left after everything was taken into account. Yeah, put it on the list. Arnie, he's such a great read because again, if you've got a work ethic, if you aspire to be a successful person, he's the one to beat, because look at what he's achieved. Governor, actor, everything. Because even as an actor, I don't know if you'll be thinking to this, Deborah. His name held him back a lot when he first went to America. I mean, because everyone was like, "Ugh, who'd want that? Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's long, no one's going to get it." He proved those mofos wrong, didn't he? I mean, look at it. He managed to turn it into his advantage, and he's such a great person to look up to in terms of business, and always doing what you feel is right in the circumstance. So always look at that, and do your own clocks as well. And why am I pointing so much? So sorry, it's so rude. Print out those clocks, color code everything that's static that you can't move, and then see what you got left. I had 30 hours left. Then I started planning social visits to people who I care about, like my mum. I go and help my friend who's disabled. I put him down once a week, and stuff like that. But then I still had 20 hours left, so I'm now devoting that to learn to drive. So that's what I mean about him meaning something to me as someone who, business minded. He's so good. He's so articulate with how he perceives things. And next guy, this guy, Bryan Cranston. Obviously, you know him from Breaking Bad, or Malcolm in the Middle, or he's a very good actor. Now he comes from humble beginnings too. I'm doing that thing again. He comes from humble beginnings too. He's very much from a family of struggling, down and out, and he worked in a real bad job. I mean, Dad, you'd if you're still watching this, you'd feel like this too. When you used to work at Piranha and all these heavy lifting kind of jobs, grinding away, dirty, sweating, and all he ever wanted to be was an actor. And he had to really prove himself really hard. And every time he went to work and struggled in that job, he said, "One day I won't have to do this anymore because I'll be a successful actor." And that's what I'm thinking right now. Not that I can compare my current job to that. It's not. My current job has been pretty good to me. But obviously, it's my time to move on. I'm still working on it. With the current conditions, you just don't know, do you? What the hell to do? But this guy, he taught me how to navigate because again, most autobiographies, you go into them and you go like, "Oh, I want to learn this specific thing." Like with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I read his autobiography and there was nothing in it that stuck out to me as something that I could learn. This one did, because he was showing me the pitfalls of what he did wrong and what he did right, and how he succeeded, what he had to do to succeed. He's also someone who picks parts really well too. He picks parts that only suit his progression rather than picking them for just the money. And it's another good read. So listen to that. Really, really good. Really honest. Funny as well. The way he got with his missus. He did weddings as well. Kind of strange. But that's another one to put on your list, Mum, if you like it. Here's another one you're going to like. Michael Caine. Another fantastic read. Another one that came through the ranks from something that you wouldn't have guessed. He came from a working class background. And this is what really interests me about these actors, because they all come from an element of pain, an element of suffering that they have to get over. And he did the same. I mean, his real name isn't Michael Caine. It's Michael, but it's not Caine. He grew up through the war. And it was amazing for him. And the roles he picked, he's not one of those that, like Eccleston or Thingy, he's the opposite. He will pick anything. He'll do anything. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to compare Christian to Michael Caine, but Christian Swindles, if he's watching, he'll do that. He'll do anything that gives him experience and connections and stuff. And this is what Michael Caine did. He worked his way through the ranks, and did really well. And his back catalogue of stuff is amazing, and what he's achieved. And he taught me the art of smoozing. Going to parties. Going to make connections with people. Is this for Michael Caine? Yeah. again, I sought him out because I wanted to read him, whereas the others I stumbled across. Really good actor. Also, people always pulled up the fact of his accent too, but it's his streak, isn't it? That's what he does. Hang on. While I just get another drink, hang on a sec. Let me just put. Where are you? Let me just put on this minute. Oh, it didn't last long enough. Oh, my drinks are smelt all over me. Oh, anyway. Okay, so I've just wet myself, but the show must go on. You should see me pants now; they're all soaked. Cheers. Anyway, back to business. So now we're now going into books that I sort of read, but I haven't read yet. Now this one's very poignant because it's a big deal. There we go, Sarah Harding. Now, you know her from X Factor. You also know that she's died recently, and I knew because I follow certain YouTubers that are sort of outcast at the moment because of their beliefs on certain things, and I take in all opinion, and see where my opinion fits. But she had a rocky time, especially towards the end, because the media gave her such a hard time, and she was just as nice as the rest of them, if not better, but she just had a hard time with the press. I don't know what the hell. And now they turn around and be all, oh, what a shame. But Sarah Harding, I'm looking forward to getting into this. I haven't read it yet. This is why the title's called Hear Me Out, because I can see that there's going to be a lot of revelations in this that are, that I haven't even thought of, what she's been through. She always struck me as someone who was told to be a certain way for an image, and then it started not fitting with her. So I'm gonna give that a read and see what I think. But I'll let you know. Actually, if I do this again, I'll let you know what this book's like, because I believe it's going to be a good read, especially if it's because it's fairly recent, if I remember right. But it's literally when she died. It's another one of those things when someone dies, and I didn't even think that much about her. I heard that she was suffering a bit and she wasn't having a good time with the media, but it hurt when she died. A bit like Sean Locke. It was that gut feeling he didn't think he cared that much, but it did, because I knew she struggled, and it's not good at all. My last recommendation, right? I'm halfway through this book now, and it's so entertaining. Matt Lucas. Not because he's bald, all right. He's not because he's bald. He's so far so good with him, because the one thing I liked about him, I mean, stripping it back to his way of acting and his style, I like the cut of his jib. I like the fact that he can morph into different various characters, and that's what I've always wanted to be as an actor. But I'm now reading so his past. I didn't know that he was bald from an early age. I didn't know that. I thought he lost it in his 20s like I did, but nope, he's been bald since he was a tiny kid. He got run over by a car at one point, and it was linked to that, but I don't think it was that. I think he's got an immune system that sort of attacked his follicles, and he just never came back. So he had to learn how to survive in life. Going to school, struggling, being the only bald person, and developing a sense of humor from that. And that is something that I did as growing up too, and it's something that me and him seem to. It's like that thing that me and Deborah always talk about. That's synchronicity. That if you look at something, if you're grounding yourself to the universe, and you feel that you resonate with something like this, I think that's why I had to get the book, because I was like, I need to read this book, because I don't know why. But again, I like him. I think his work ethic, the way he struggled with his baldness, and using humor as a way of battling that, because he got bullied. Of course he did. He's bald. He even did this thing where he had a wig on. He had to go in with a wig on, and even though people knew he was bald, he went in with a wig, and people took the piss. But he made it into a joke. He made it into, and this is what I used to do. I used to do this all the time because I wasn't a massive sports person. I was into science fiction. I was into drama, writing, performing, and no one else at the time was, because they're all into the mainstream, like football or typical blokey things like yo, I'm gonna fuck, and I wasn't. I was a gentle soul, and literally, I had to use humor all the time to get through social things, and my anxiety was through the roof. Even now, it's like that now. And obviously, I'm being tested for various things since February. I had a bit of a breakdown, and it's led to other things, and it's led on to other things. I'm being tested now for what, because I grew up with learning difficulties, and that may be something more. So we're looking into that. But I do want to thank everyone while they're here. I do want to thank everyone who was there beginning of the year when I had my struggles. Because again, I don't go on social media and shout about it. I go into a corner like over there and sit it out basically. And I don't like people. I don't like people knowing. To be fair, and it's alien to me. So, but I do want to thank the people who were there for me, who like my mum and dad, who picked me up from the airport. I was going to say pick me up from the airport. They picked me up from the hospital when I went in. I'm not going to into why, but also the people who've been intimately involved in making sure that I'm okay. I don't ask for sympathy, but what I did want is guidance, because I literally lost my mind. I just didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't want to put that on anyone else. But you have to in the end, or else you'll just fail. So thank you to everyone who has been there for me and who's supported me up to this point. And the good thing about YouTube now is it's getting that drive out, that ambition, because I am struggling a little bit. I haven't done any proper acting all year. Not since what was it now? Not since I did Taking a Risk. I'm going to post that, by the way. I'm going to repost it again on YouTube. Maybe I don't know. I'll put it up sometime this week. I'm going to repost certain things that I've been in, just because the new subscribers who have subscribed to me don't know. Actually, we've got another 10 minutes left, but let's see if any more subscribers can come on onto YouTube. So go, if you're on now, I give you permission. Go over, click on my YouTube, do it in another browser, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. There's plenty of yous out there who watch my stuff and don't subscribe. All I need is 10% of those people to subscribe, and I'm starting to get higher in the rankings, because this is how YouTube works. You have to keep going up, and it takes viewership for that, and then it takes subscribers, and then that helps. Look. If you don't know, by the way, whoever's watching, because you never know who's watching. It always says different viewership, and then you come back later, it says 20. Whoever's watching, Jenny is my twin sister. We literally popped out together, and I'll tell you this for free. There was a gap in the amount of time that me and Jenny spoke. And it's that, again, I believe in energy and universe. Me and her not talking was, we're not talking, but just that part of time, it was tough, because that energy we've shared the same energy. So what we feel is together. So with that not happening anymore, that frequency is disrupted, and I think it contributed a lot to my depression, and probably your depression too, Jenny. So I'm glad that we've got a relationship now. We've just set up a meet date, not meat, not food, so the vegans don't kick off, a meeting update because I'm going to film in Blackpool next month. My first proper job this year. I'm playing a murderer / thug / henchman style part, but I'm also doing interviews. That's the main thing that I'm looking forward to, the interview stages. Jennifer has agreed to come and meet me up in Blackpool, and I'm going to take her up the tower. We're going to have a laugh, aren't we? Because I'm filming during the night time. But hopefully, if Roger doesn't mind, the person making the film, if you don't mind, you can come on the set for a bit. It depends on you, Jenny, because it is a night shoot. It just depends. So yeah, let's get as many of these subscribers out as possible because I want to keep doing interviews. I want to keep being out there. I want to keep YouTubing. And you can only do that with support. And without the support, you sort of flatline and you don't really do much. So yeah, look at this, love hearts. Love hearts flowing. They're flowing. Dad, where's love hearts? Has he fell asleep, Mum? I'm going on a bit, aren't I? But yeah, I'm. Oh, by the way, did you see the beginning? Because I asked. I got to regurgitate this again, aren't I? I'm holding an Halloween party online, so I want to get as many people on, because on this StreamYard now you can have up to 10 people on at once. So I want to invite people. I want to invite people who want to dress up, who want to have a laugh, who want to get drunk and just talk, basically. So get your costume, dust your costumes off, get dressed up. It should be about 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening on the 29th of October. If you're free, get dressed up, even you, Mum, and let's have a party. What do you say? I want to do it. I've got a couple of signed up already. So if you want to come. And yeah, and also I've got a couple of things in the pipeline. This is one of the guys who's going to do an interview with me. That's why his name's up there. He's meeting me next week. Would you say that's David Spiritual? I didn't know. So we're going to find out. He's going to be my first spook. No, he's not. I'm interviewing someone on Tuesday first, who's a pagan. And then David on the next day. So it's going to be really, really fun. I'm going to see what he's got to say about that. Hang on. Maybe, yeah. The thing is, that one thing I forgot then is that would you appear on camera? You'd have to be at home in your living room on camera in your costume and having a laugh. Is that something you'd be worth doing? Would you be up for that? I certainly would. Life's too short. Look what's happening. There's going to be power cuts, all sorts of naff things going on in the next few months. Let's have a laugh right now. That's what I think. So yeah, who wants another joke? Hey, want another joke? All right, I'm going to do it anyway. What's red and moves upside? Let's start again. What's red and moves up and down? A tomato in an elevator. Ha ha! Do you like that one? That's good, isn't it? Do you like that? See, it's hard because it's like when you film you film a scene and there's no one clapping at the end because you've done a good performance. Just go, next scene, and it's like you feel like no one's reacting to it. I still like that one I just did. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed. You see? I love those sort of jokes. What's a foot long and slippery? A slipper! Oh, you know what I did before, actually? I spilt some Lenore on the kitchen floor. This isn't a joke, by the way. And it's still slippery on the floor with the slippers on. It's awful. Here's another joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Oh, God. I'm here for another 6 minutes, so I might as well get all these out of the way now. I've gone. What exercise does lazy people do? Diddly squats. And also 2 artists. They had an art contest. What do you think? They had an art contest. And guess what? It ended in a draw. Oh, Deborah, hang on a minute, Deborah. You said you were going to sleep. Turn the foot around and go to bed. You shouldn't be watching this. It's all filth. False filth, smutty innuendo. You know what? To be honest, I've noticed that on the stream tonight, there's been barely any. There's been barely any smut and dirtiness. Hang on a minute. Let's change that up, shall we? Hang on, before I go. I haven't freaked anyone out yet. Hang on.
Sexy time.
You see, you come on a live stream with me. That's what you get. So shall we do one more joke? Shall we? There was one I was thinking about before. I can't remember. Oh God, what's it called now? I hate. God, I love this one. I hate Russian dolls. They're so full of themselves. Oh, I hate Russian dolls. They're so full of themselves, aren't they? What's this? Always gets me that. What does? Oh, you're talking about sexy time. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, you see. Oh, I didn't bookend the my thing, did I? Hang on. Here we go. That is, in conclusion, that was the end of my book review. Look, don't judge me because I'd spent loads of time doing that. While Vanessa was upstairs getting some proper work done, I'm pretending that I'm on a daytime TV studio. Yeah, so there you go. I think I've done all my jokes now. I can't remember anymore. Did you get the one about Forrest Gump? What's Forrest Gump's password? One Forrest run. One Forrest run. See, I can't say that right. I fucked that up now. Leave that. I'll cut that bit out. Oh no, I can't. It's live, isn't it? So, in conclusion, it went all right, didn't it? It went all right, this live stream on my own. No one interfering, no one getting in the way, no one talking over me. Just me spitballing. As I say, I'm going to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Pornhub, all of it. It's all covered. So hopefully I should gain some subscribers because of my sex appeal. But if not, spread the word. I'm here. Okay, let's update you all before I go. So we've got more interviews coming up. They're coming up thick and fast. Tune in on Sunday at 7 p.m. for The Matrix. Okay? You have to, because that's a really funny thing. And Davey A, if you haven't subscribed to Davey A yet, what you doing? Get over. He needs more support. So interviews. I do live shows like this every other Friday, so every 2 weeks, either with someone or on my own. Tonight, I have enjoyed tonight. I've enjoyed being on my own. Hang on, what's this? Oh, you've got your reminder on for that. Good. Yeah, everyone put your reminders on. Everyone watch it. It was a very interesting chat. We talked very much. You know what it's like with chats with me. I talk. I flip between joking, winding people up, and then going into talking properly. So I enjoyed it. And we're going to do Matrix 2, Matrix 3, and then Matrix 4. And we're also going to do Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and then the third, the proper third one, not that one. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. But I am just about to log out. It's been amazing, hasn't it? It's been absolutely fantastic. I've just noticed how much I'm waving my arm around. Don't worry, I will work on that for the next time. I'll go to a seminar. I'd just like to thank you all for coming and for being a part of this experience. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been amazing. It's been fantastic. I love you all. I love you all so much. But anyway, I bid you adieu. And till the next time. And whatever you're doing tonight, I hope you all have a great evening. And I hope you are feeling okay. Deborah, I hope you're in bed. Mum, I hope you're feeling much better than you were the other day. Jenny, I will WhatsApp you in just a sec. Davey, if you're watching, I will get that video file because I still haven't sent him his copy of the Matrix thing. And I'll get you a copy of that so you can do your stamp and do better than me like you fucking did last time. But apart from that, it's been an absolute pleasure to spend some time with you. So all the best to you all and have a great night. Love to you all. See you in a bit. Bye.